from the side. Alright, I think we should be officially live now. I just gotta... Why the hell does CC Clearing decide to open up when I'm trying to live stream? Alright. Alright, let's see here. What tier do you want to stick to tier 8 tonight? Okay.
Yeah, I can go tier 8. I gotta work on my Italian battleships too. I got the tier 8 version. But I need some credits for the hull upgrade.
Oh yeah. Veneto, nice. I think I'm just gonna play the Kaga that I have set up for secondaries just because the submarines are around so much, you know. I'm just saying, it just makes much more sense that way. All right, yeah, that's working properly. All right, let's go for it.
I just wanted to show Kevin Nick when you messaged me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I don't know if you know who he is.
No, I'm not familiar, but
He's an 80s hacker.
Oh, an 80s actor. Is he up there with Kevin Bacon?
I mean, I guess they're similar age, but he was hacking phone companies and stuff in the 80s.
Oh, wow.
He was like basically the first big man hacker.
Wow.
He didn't do it for money or nothing. It was just like for the thrill.
Wow.
At least so far, I haven't finished it. He just turned 18 and has been arrested like 7 times for hacking.
Jeez.
So it's like 1981, and it's like cybercrime laws had just been invented.
Wow.
So the first few times, like nothing happened because there was no laws against it.
Wow. It's crazy. The first hackers back before they didn't even have sophisticated anything. I've been toying around with this idea of perhaps getting us that bot in the server, that AI one, and just having fun on the server with that.
What do you mean?
There's a way to get that silly bot on the server, you know, that chat bot, yada yada.
Yeah, we can create Dan. Dan can do anything now, so it's not flying.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny. Have you heard about that?
No. I've heard about the one with the left bias, but I didn't know there was one with like that had more right.
So the hacker known as 4chan created this line that you can feed ChatGPT, where it will give you the answer to whatever you want as ChatGPT, but it will also give you an answer from Dan. And that's all explained in the spiel that you give the AI. And Dan stands for do anything now. So it doesn't have to adhere to its bullshit like programming. Oh, I can't talk about that and stuff like that.
Well, that's how it should have been invented to begin with, you know? It's just...
Wow, that's dangerous. Truth.
Oh, yeah, truth is definitely dangerous.
It's pretty funny. There's been some like different iterations on it, like Better Dan and stuff like that, but it's pretty funny. You see some pretty wild answers on things.
Yeah, I've got to get some Discord bots added to the server, honestly. I just haven't had the time to do it, you know? I want to get it set up so it notifies people that click on like certain like emojis or whatever when they want to be notified about certain videos. That's how I want to kind of set it up, because I don't want it to keep pinging at everyone, because that gets annoying. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. I don't really have a lot of channels.
Oh, I see.
It's not particularly annoying to me.
I must be in like 20 different Discords, so. Yeah, so when I get pinged with that, I notice it right away. I'm just trying to sit here and figure out how to get this to actually work. Because the last time I messed around with bots, it was probably 5 or 6 years ago, and that was when they were still really basic and they didn't have too many functions on them. It has been a good while since I've messed around with the Me 6 bot, and that's one of the basic ones. So I don't know. I'll figure this out.
Almost dead.
Jeez, I'm just thinking about how many jobs are going to be lost with this technology, you know? I hope that there's some jobs to replace the jobs that are going to be lost, you know?
I'm dead.
Yeah.
Got messed up by this douche.
Yeah. It happens. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna be watching things on Tuesday for really closely to see what the hell happens. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy to see what the hell happens. Oh, oh yeah, of course. He's probably gonna be down in the Mar-a-Lago, if anything. That's all I can do.
No protest. I'll be there with you. People gonna fall for that again?
Yeah, I mean seriously. It's obviously a false flag, if anything.
Like, march on the Capitol. I'll be there with you. Instantly, that's off.
Yeah. I'm sure most people will be smart and will stay away, you know? Yeah. They'll probably, there's gonna, I just know there's gonna be people there regardless. You know what I'm saying? I just think there's going to be.
Yeah.
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 Sure.
Yeah, you gotta agree that the whole country's in kind of a downward spiral right now, anyway.
I'm just curious to get my Western world.
Oh yeah, the protests in France and all that. I'm just like, what? All because they raised the retirement age by 2 years.
Yeah, well, people make fun of it, but then they're around it.
Pretty much. Don't realize is that the laws can change on a dime whenever the people want them to change.
Like, what are you wasting money on? Let's have a look at what you're wasting money on.
Yeah.
Because you're not wasting this money on ridiculous things that aren't actually doing any good. You know, maybe at the retirement age wouldn't be an issue anymore.
Probably. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to be able to retire until they. I don't even know if we're even have society by 2040 at this point. That's what the hell they call them? Massachusetts Institute of Technology, I think they're called. They're saying society's going to collapse by 2040, and I'm like, I can kind of see it now, even now.
They say what's going to happen?
Societal collapse will happen in 2040 is what they're saying. MIT. I don't know if there's any truth to that, if they're just trying to fearmonger or what, but I think
I feel like 10 years off there.
Yeah.
You know, there is this thing called Agenda 2030.
Yeah.
Radical reimagining of things.
Oh yeah. I believe it.
You want to completely change society, you have to bring it down first. You have to, and then recreate it.
Pretty much. I just think that they're gonna have to that there's gonna be martial law if things don't improve. Like I could seriously see it happening.
Dude, look at Washington D.C. After the election. Like that
That
is
is
so
so
beyond
beyond
fucked
fucked
up.
up.
Yeah,
Like
Like
that is I, yeah,
yeah.
like what
What
I
I
saw,
saw,
like
like
all
all
the
the
police
police
and
and
military
military
barricades,
barricades,
like that's absurd.
absurd.
Like
Like
that
that
is
is
just
that
that is
that's
not
not
that is
that is
not
not
a
a
free
free
country.
country.
no, definitely not.
That
That
is,
it was
very
very
bad.
bad. It was
Very
very
bad
bad
optics.
optics.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I'm
I'm
not
not
just
just
talking
talking
about
about
why
why
you
you
just
just
need
need
like
like
the
the
state of
state of
things
things
as a
as a
whole.
whole.
Yeah, I think it's just ridiculous when it just impacts so many people and when people can't be responsible enough to just say enough is enough and they get some more voices of reason in charge instead. You know what I mean? That's what we really need right now in America is common sense, but we don't seem to have it. We seem to just want to react to everything. They're dumbing the population down with social media, and that's what they don't realize. Social media is designed to drain your critical thinking, in my honest opinion.
They
They
do
do
realize
realize
it.
it.
it's it's designed.
No, I don't think the general population realizes it. The elites know exactly what the hell they're doing.
You know,
You know, none of this stuff is by accident.
Oh, it's all by design. There's no way it's not. There's no way it's not.
Oh, well, I
I wish I was able to
participate
participate
in that match.
match.
Or they sank you pretty fast, huh?
Well, I did something dumb.
Ah, it happens. It happens.
I'm
I'm pretty tired.
We all get tired. Believe me. I haven't had good sleep in a while myself, but I'm trying to work on that. I'm gonna get myself a new budget figured out, and hopefully things will start falling into place. But yeah, a lot of my focus is just gonna be on getting my content regularly scheduled and all that. You know.
When do you start?
Well, technically on Sunday here I go in, and then on Wednesday is my first official working day.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you're tomorrow.
So I'm in tomorrow. Yeah, go on a tour or whatever, and talk to them. And
Oh,
I was just like talking to them, not actually working.
yeah, it's gonna be a long informational session or whatever. Pretty much. It's just about.
Where does people go?
Yeah.
Right.
Right on.
Yeah. Better to have some than not to have some. That's how I look at it.
Yeah,
You know?
Maybe you got screwed over there, so you had to take the can back at your feet.
Exactly. I got screwed over hard. That's why I hate NDAs. Because I would just love to talk more about it, but I can't because of that. But yeah, I'll be back up on my feet in no time, I take it. And we're going to get back to doing some more stuff during the week.
Yeah.
You can keep an eye out for something
better
better
like
like
you
you
used to have.
said.
Exactly, that's the point. Just,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it'll at least be like pretty low stress.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
used to want to be that guy
guy
that
that
works at Home Depot for 20 years.
No, definitely not.
Like, I know something like that.
No. It would be.
Why you just works at Home Depot has all the fun.
They're not bad for their culture. They're pretty good as a company overall. Just a matter of getting the memorizing the different products in the department and all. You know.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
I
I
don't know
don't know
what
what
kind of
stuff
stuff
in
in
there
there
is.
is.
So.
Yeah, yeah. It's the only thing to remember is just do your job, and that's it. And that's all they pretty much want. You do your job, you push the cards, and you're fine. You know. Yeah, I think I would just love to have something where I'm a receptionist most of the time. You know. It's kind of where I'm going to start looking around for maybe some hotels and stuff like that. Eventually, longer term goals. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But fuck night shift. I do not want to do anything on damn night shift ever again. Screws up your sleep schedule and everything, you know?
I never
Never
done
done
night
night
shift,
shift,
but
but
I
I
worked a
worked a
job
job
that
that
was
was
like
like
3
3
in
in
the
the
afternoon
afternoon
till
till
11
11
at
at
night.
night.
That
That
was
was
weird.
weird.
Dude, that was basically my schedule at the other place, you know? It's just crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't
like
like
it.
it. I mean,
There
there
was
was
things I
things I
did
did
like
like
about
about
it,
it,
but there
but
was
there was
more I
more I
didn't
didn't
just
just
because
because
the
the
time
time
chunk that
chunk
it
that it
took up.
took up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's better to just work something on day side or I'll be doing a lot of 9 to 5. And it's a set schedule, which you hardly ever get, which is nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
always a
always a
plus.
plus.
I've
I've
never
never
found a
found a
job
job
that
that
wasn't
wasn't
low,
low,
to
to
be
be
honest.
honest.
Yeah.
I wouldn't break it like that.
Like
Like
a
a
flexible
flexible
one,
one,
or
or
whatever they
whatever they
call it.
call it.
Yeah. Those ones suck because you got it because they can call you in at any time or make you stay late for projects. That's why I'm like not. That's why I'm hoping long term find someone that's
Yeah,
maybe
I mean, at IT, I was
it
just, it
was
was
9:30
9:30
to
to
6
6
and
and
5
5
days a
days a
week.
week.
yeah 9 to 5, 5 days a week for me pretty much. Except I got to work the weekends, but I do get I do have a set schedule, and that's what matters. Because before, how they did it was that you wouldn't have a set schedule and you'd be pretty much stuck to whatever the needs were of the business at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. But that's kind of how they operate. You got to do weekends. It's an absolute obligatory thing when it comes to the industry of retail in itself. There's no getting out of that. But yeah, it's just a matter of just readjusting and all that. But I'll be fine. I think I'm just gonna sit there and just do what's asked of me, and that's it. Maybe once in a while I'll do a little bit more, but not to the point where they're expecting that out of me every day. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I had that problem.
Oh yeah, I mean you sit there and you go above and beyond, and then they expect you to do that all the time.
But I
I
also
also
made
made
it
it
so
so
that
that
I was
I
the
was the
only
only
guy
guy
to
to
do
do
certain
certain
things.
things.
Right.
So they
They
had to
had to
put
put
up
up
with
with
a
a
lot
lot
more
more
than
than
normally
normally
would
would
because,
because,
well,
well,
I'm the
I'm
only
the
guy
only
that
guy
can
that
do
can
all
do
of
all
that.
that.
Yeah, there was. I was reading about ghost jobs where people were still employed, but they were only employed because they knew how to do specific things. Pretty much, they went in. They went into office most days not having to work though. That was the funny part. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, man. That's why I'm saying like the next round of jobs is going to be focused on that AI stuff. You know what I mean? It's going to be like, do you know how to work this AI or how to tell it to do things and all that?
Well, it's
It's
gonna be
gonna be
able to
able to
just do
just do
things.
things
Like,
like
it'll be
it'll
able
be
to
able
do
to do
data
data
entry
entry
jobs.
jobs.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
that'll be automatic, no doubt. I think Microsoft was already programming it into their Office suite or whatever they call it these days. Called it Microsoft Office back in my day, and apparently it's called Microsoft 365 now.
Yeah, it's like subscription based.
Yeah. Don't you just remember when you could just buy like Office 2016? I think it was the last time you could buy it individually was Office 2016. You just pay it down once and then not have to keep paying them. Everything wants, all the companies want you to pay subscription this, subscription that these days. It's just crazy. I'd rather get Filmora. I was watching something on this software called Filmora or whatever that was getting in there because there's a bunch of people that purchase lifetime licenses, and Filmora basically screwed them over and said, nope, no more lifetime license. I think then they worked out some kind of compromise, but I forget what the exact details were of that compromise. But yeah.
No. Oh, planes are great for me. Submersion. But I just really need.
Yeah. I still think it's going to be crazy how this world changes within the next 5 years in itself. I think we're going to see immediate change within 5 years because of this AI stuff. You walk into a store these days and there's hardly any cashiers to begin with, so you know they're going to go after that first. And then it's going to be the people in other positions too, you know?
Yeah.
You know, this might even eliminate the need to have to go to damn school, if you think about it. I mean, if the AI can basically do what you would learn in a college course, then it would make sense for people just to train you on how to use the AI to do a lot of things and then only teach you the stuff that you need to do that the AI can't do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because this effectively could put colleges obsolete, if you think about it. If it gets smart enough, it would make colleges obsolete because why would you spend $40,000, to pass the bar? No, well, for law school, it's obviously going to be closer to probably 80,000, 100,000. But why would you spend that money to go get a bar to pass that when the bot is smart enough to pass that test on its own?
Yeah, it actually is smart enough to pass. Yeah,
that's my point, because it's going to be like there's going to be no point to go to college anymore. What's really going to be valuable is the trades. You know what I'm saying? Like actually being able to do stuff with your hands, because that'll take the AI a little bit to catch up with that even, Yeah, this team's kind of collapsing.
Yeah, it's totally collapsed.
Yeah. Definitely. Playing the objective. Won't be too long before the submarines probably target my ass. Already see they're already on their way. Yeah. I think people just won't be prepared to see the changes that happen, but I think the more immediate thing that needs to be talked about is the economy and just how it's going to probably be in bad shape come the fall. It's the one thing people aren't talking about that should be. You know what I'm saying?
It's going to be interesting. It's bank collapses and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, this bank collapsing is normally like a domino effect. You just don't know how far it's going to go. Seems like they're going to bail out the banks for now, but they're saying that the lending rates are close to what 2008 was. You'd think they would have learned a lesson, but nope, Wall Street doesn't ever learn its lessons, it seems.
Oh man, there are lessons club.
Oh yeah, good old boys club through and through. People on the stock exchange make tons of money, while those that aren't are kind of just left out to dry. You know what I mean? That's just nuts. Like, I've been having like this thought that we're gonna eventually end up like Mad Max, at the rate things are going. Like, I legit was thinking about that because there's like a game I was playing recently that talked about a post-apocalyptic world or whatever, and I was thinking back on it. I was like, oh jeez, I'd probably be one of the people that people would actually look up to, because I actually know what it's like to treat people right, because you just know that in that kind of world, the people that are like the, what would you call them, the low lives, you know, like the ones that are always the stitches and stuff, they wouldn't last too long, because people would be more survival minded, so those people would probably be instantly out, you know. I'm just thinking about that, you know. I don't know. I just think the people with the knowledge of the woods are going to last a lot longer than the people that have social skills, you know. I'm just thinking out loud here, you know. So if a person knows how to navigate the woods, they're going to be in good position anyway, you know. I don't know. Oh boy, it's been a while since I've been on a good hike, you know. Jeez, you trying to focus or something?
Yeah.
I see.
I haven't been on hiking for a long time. I'm not in the city anymore.
Yeah, a city. I would never want to live in the city. I had family bugging me and saying that I should go live in the city. I'm like, no, no.
I did for a long time.
It ain't gonna be worth it if things go collapsy on us. You know, you're gonna want to. Oh yeah, you're not gonna be able to get out because there's gonna be gangs on the bridges and everything. It won't take them that long either to organize, you know, because they'll be going to house to house to house, getting whatever's valuable, like medicine and food, you know. And most people don't realize that when the whole system collapses, there's not going to be bananas on those shelves. It's going to be whatever's in the fields, and that's going to be it. People have to learn how to actually farm and everything, you know? Let's just say I have a good idea of where the hell I would go. If stuff ever went like that, I'd find the family farm and go there.
Well, I got two devastating strikes.
Nice.
Yeah, the cities seem to be bad lately. Turning down like smart cities was like, "Ooh, if you don't like this, you're crazy."
Yeah. You're not going to last long in the city to begin with, because like I said, the gangs are going to take that over within a week. Just know that they would. The safest place is going to be with like on like a farm or something with shotguns and just barricaded property and stuff, you know, like you're not obviously going to have barbed wire fencing because you can only get that certain places, you know, but you can definitely set up a fence, you know, with what you got out of wood or something.
Also, build a sniper tower.
Oh yeah, build a sniper tower for sure. Have somebody man that and watch that with a deer rifle or something. I don't know. I just think I just think people ain't paying attention, and they just think that everything's gonna be all normal. It ain't. Like, maybe for the president it may seem okay, but eventually society is gonna collapse. I just wonder who the hell the new people in charge are gonna be. If it's gonna be military or foreign power.
People behind the scenes.
Oh yeah, always the people behind the scenes. They'll be going out to their little bunkers, which we used to.
Like uncontrolled, like collapse. Like, oh, we messed up. It's gonna be done in a controlled manner.
Oh, exactly. You just know that. There's no way it's not,
Well, I'm not sure it's like that. I think I'm almost there.
Oh, you're trying to get the tier 9 or something?
No, I'm trying to get the whole upgrade for the Veneto.
Oh, the Veneto, nice.
I need... Actually, I want to change that because I need some ship XP. I've just been holding on. I have the credits, but I only need... Come on. Oh. I have the credits. I thought I needed 5 points something, but I only need 3.5.
Not bad.
I think some ship XP now.
Alright, you ready?
Yep.
Alright. Yeah, I just find the whole situation to be ridiculous overall with how people don't pay attention. They're stuck in their little bubbles at the end of the day. They don't go outside or any of that. And they don't have critical thinking skills because they waste so much time, just on the social media. Oh boy. But I'm glad that I at least get out there and I talk to people, because that's what matters. And yeah. What do we have? We have one. We got a lot of subs in this one.
Yeah, there's been a lot of subs lately. I've seen a lot of 6-star matches, no destroyers. At least we got one here.
Yeah.
All day people complaining about the game population, how it's making matchmaking shitty. Because it's getting slower or something, and it's like, oh, they keep adding all this dumb shit that pisses people off.
Exactly. It's not that hard to figure out the sources of the discontent. It's the...
Like, how many people quit playing because of these freaking subs?
A lot. I thought I was
so
gonna...
now they think, oh, people hate these things. We're gonna make some 36 of them in there. Even though they hate them more than superiors.
Exactly. It's fun to play them, but it's hard to play against them is the problem. They need to have more counterplay on them. I think we should be able to spot any destroyers that come through that little gap there, so that's probably a good placement of the planes for now. Where are they? Alright, we got a cruiser that's got his AA on, so I better get him focused here. Let's see here. Go a little bit here, and... I also saw that Trudeau guy doing something really stupid. You know what he was doing? I think what the
kids.
Oh wait, don't say that. I know it's hard, but yeah, he was in the assembly chamber. I think they call it, right? Is that what it's called? Do you guys call it the House chamber or the assembly chamber? He was basically called on to apologize, and he didn't. He just left the room. Oh yeah, he said some things he shouldn't have said. You know what I mean?
Guy,
Yeah.
yeah, he talks a
Talks a
lot
lot
without
without
actually
actually
saying
saying
much.
much.
Yeah.
And
Friends.
Yeah. I think what was it? The I'm sure that something's going to happen regardless sooner rather than later. I just hope that the banking system isn't going to be what goes next, but with the way that they're acting right now, it could very well be going, you know? I just don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
yeah,
Just got to be prepared for anything at this point. That's how I look at it anyway.
Why
why
is
is
this
this
caffeine
caffeine
almost
almost
dead? God damn it. We stuck
stuck
all
all
over
over
it
you
by
by
myself.
myself?
Hopefully not for too long. I know I want to get back to doing what I was doing before I had all this craziness going on. You know,
Damn.
I want to actually get some ship lines granted out this year. I have a couple that are sitting at tier 8, mainly the destroyer ones, and I want to get those up to tier 10 finally. So German destroyer lines, that's what I was working on when I was actively grinding last. I want to get those up to the tier 10s. Have that ready to go. Boy. I just think it's going to be nuts what they do next with the hybrid destroyer, because I don't even understand how that's even going to work when destroyers are normally front line. It's like, when are you going to get the opportunity to even launch those planes? Oh, look at that. I sank them. I didn't.
Nice.
That's
That
fun.
was wall.
Yeah.
Nice. This is Sarah.
Yeah. Not too half bad with this one. Yeah. I suppose if there's one thing that I at least am glad that's still around, it's the movie theaters themselves, at least. You know, it's good to get out there once in a while to see a good film. Just got to be more picky on what you watch these days, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
I don't
watch
watch
anything
anything
anymore.
anymore.
No, the Jason, what was it? Operation Fury de Gure or whatever. It was a Jason Statham comedy. It was hilarious. Saw that recently. That wasn't half bad. When I saw Ant-Man, I was like, oh, what the jeez is going on with this? It felt like I was watching a puzzle. Imagine a puzzle, but you have like two of them put together, right? And it's all chopped up, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of how it felt watching that. Because you would have thought, oh, they're trapped now. And then, nope, they get saved 5 seconds later. And I'm just like, what's the point of this? You know? Because you and I well know that if there's an actual sacrifice or an actual price to be paid, that adds more gravity to the film, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If people just can get out of situations with the flick of a button, then it's like, um, why did I watch this, you know? Yeah. At least with Shang-Chi, they actually try to do something different with the martial arts and stuff, you know? I really like Shang-Chi. I know it's been a couple years since that one's been out, but that was one of the better films. Didn't try to do nothing crazy, you know? They had some of the, you know how they have those lions in their culture there, those lions, they brought those to life, and that was pretty interesting.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, like the stone lions that you see all the time that are super big and stuff, they brought those to life, and a couple other things. Yeah. Yeah. I would say that the next big thing would be just seeing what the hell DC comes up with, you know, because they keep what's it what was the term that I'm thinking of? They keep shitting in their own bed pretty much. You know, it's like they're a kid in their own bed and they can't leave the bed because they keep shitting on themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They had something good with the Snyderverse and they screwed that up. And now, even though they got new people in charge, they still don't want to do it. They want to do their own thing again, like dummies. It's like if you wanted to truly build a competitor to Marvel, then you stick to what worked, which was the Snyderverse stuff. You know, that stuff actually had grit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
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 But the Spider Man, I like the first one.
Yeah, the Snyderverse. You know, like the Superman, like Zack Snyder, that guy. He made the Superman, the first one, Man of Steel. Now that was good. And then when they tampered with the Justice League, that's when things went south. But eventually they got his cut of Justice League to be released, and it was like so much of an improvement. It was good. It was 4 hours of good cinema. Oh, jeez. Don't you have the planes, or do you already launched those already?
I can't see them.
Oh, jeez.
I tired of these new things.
I get tired of them too. They just don't. They're not properly balanced, and that's the damn problem. They need to have better counterplay against submarines, and then they would be in a better spot. Get rid of the homing torpedoes and balance them out properly. That's all they need to do is get rid of homing torpedoes.
So it's like, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah, I know it. Why I think that homing torpedoes were the biggest mistake they did with that class. I still think they're the most stupid addition to the game they could have made in a while. They need to get rid of homing torpedoes and focus on more core balancing mechanics. I think they're going to try to rework AA too, from what I understand.
Or they make it better.
Yeah, that's the idea behind it, from what I'm hearing. A little bit better. Hopefully they make it stronger so you actually stand a chance.
I don't think destroyers should, in any case, have more than 8 in that battleship.
No, definitely not.
And they should all have freezing 8 in battleships. Giant ships covering freaking guns.
Yeah.
Like look at some of these destroyers, and it's like how can you couldn't even fit that on there.
No, there's no way.
But, I mean they don't fit on there. They just make big numbers. Make up for its lack of actual guns.
Yeah. Well, how the hell am I? I wonder if I have a submarine by me or something.
Sub was over at me. He's like just south of the sea.
I'll probably be over here regardless. Somebody's got me spotted and they're attacking me. It could be this cruiser here.
I guess the sub could be there. He's leaving. Last time in a minute.
Somehow I'm being spotted by something.
He couldn't have made it already.
Something's got planes must have spotted my ass. That's all I can think of.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Like, are you still detected? Yeah, you're still detected. Well, that Emperor's there.
Yeah, pretty much gaining on my rear here. I gotta get them the hell out of here. Let's see if I can do this properly. Turn it on path like there and go up. Like that. Yeah, it's just like, what the hell do you do? why I keep running the ones with the secondary build on them, because they can at least do something to the darn things when they get close enough. But not all. But you don't really have too much of a counter as a carrier when you're having to control planes all the time.
Their carrier is almost dead. You could probably finish him. He's got like 5,000 health. I don't know. What's he at? Oh, he's at 8,000 health.
The carrier I'm concerned about at the moment, it's this Edinburgh.
Yeah,
You spotted.
if you get the carrier, then you both teams done with carriers. The carrier's more important. You're gonna die regardless.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
I don't think the carrier would already died.
You have a point.
Oh, he stopped shooting for some reason. Oh, no, he's activated again.
Yeah, of course he is. 'Cause he's got nothing else better to do, and I'm easy bait for him. Different when somebody's actually actively maneuvering against and not stuck on autopilot. Even on carriers at the most agile. Alright, I'm just gonna have to launch these torpedo bombers. And
These guys are just having a fucking circle jerk over here.
no, probably not. Probably not. Ships are goner anyway. The way that those idiots are.
Can you hit the carrier?
I'm trying to get around right now so I can get to it.
Yeah,
Find him first.
He's by sea. He hasn't left there. They would have seen him leave. I can see his planes coming and going from there. He's still there.
See if I can
Let's look for the catch him first. We're sneaking up on him.
Probably. Half the battle is just getting the right strike lineup on his ass.
Oh shit, there he is.
There he damn is. I'm trying. Let's see, we're getting nice and close like this. Way his ass can't sit there and avoid the twerps.
Oh, you got it.
I hope I can. That's how you do it. Thanks. I'll sit there and get some revenge on this stupid battleship. Okay. And left and go. I did what I could. At least I was able to sneak past them. Ooh, I even got one hit on the battleship. Not bad. Ooh, I got both torps to land on the battleship. Nobody can say I did not play the carrier somewhat good this match because I have 2 achievements. 2 achievements and I got 46,000 damage. That ain't half bad.
I think we're going to win by points.
Maybe if they're not, if they'd be smart.
No, we're not going to win by points because this friggin' this. Oh, what the?
The submarine's being stupid.
Why is this up there?
I don't know. It should be by the battleship doing.
He's so lucky. Somebody killed the other ship. He's so fucking lucky. Oh my god.
Exactly. The fact that this ship's going around like he is. Oh, this is gonna be close. Nope, they got their sub pretty much on us on the Amagi there.
He's already fired his torch and they missed.
Oh my god.
This is gonna be a well fought victory if we get it. Damn, I pulled out all the stops this time around. Nobody can say I didn't.
We got it. We got it.
That's what I'm talking about. That was close.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, I was able to get in some good shots there with the carrier.
You killing that carrier was the match.
That's good. That bought us the opening we needed. I'm not half bad at carriers when I really focus. Okay. Let's see here. So we got battleships I haven't played. Ah, there's a bonus if I play the Russian one, huh? Let's see here. What do I have lying around in port? Let's see here. I still don't get why they changed the flags like they did. They make them look like they have no detail now. So it's a silly change, you know. The nation flags in the, you have the filters menu.
Filters. Oh.
The little, they changed the flag icons on those to make them look silly, just to add more detail.
Oh yeah, I see. I don't remember the old ones.
Yeah, it's hard to tell whether it's a Russian or Chinese because of how they changed it, but you can kind of tell still if you look at it really closely. But geez, I'm not running no 4K monitor. Yeah. Best I got is 1440p gaming, and that's all I got. Yeah.
I'm still doing 1080p.
Nice, yeah. I just got one of them Viotechs, a 32-incher. That's what I've been using the last couple of years.
I'm playing on TV.
And the funny thing was that I had mistakenly bought the thing thinking it was an all-in-one or whatever, and then that started my quest to go get a tower and all that.
Yeah. Cool.
This was fun, yeah. Most people run like a dual 24-inch setup or whatever, but I'm just like, yeah, I'm fine with my 32, I think it works just fine.
Well,
I can't.
just like have stuff up on while you do stuff else.
Yeah, it makes sense. I just don't have room for doing that if I wanted to. I mean, technically I could, but I had to put it on top of my mini fridge here, and it's not exactly the most clean at the moment. It's not ideal to put a monitor on top of a mini fridge to begin with. It would be a smaller one. It wouldn't be no 24-inch if I did that anyway. Yeah. What I've learned a lot this week is that a lot of people tip like shit.
They what?
They tip like shit. Doesn't matter if you're in a rich neighborhood or a poor neighborhood, you still get these people that order all these extras, like to order extra guacamole or something, and they won't tip. That's like, you don't, if you're gonna,
deliveries.
yeah, I know, right?
And then they complain that they're waiting hours. It's like, yeah, nobody wants to take that. You didn't pay them.
Exactly. It doesn't hurt you to put some money down on it, especially if you're driving quite a ways, I remember, like, I took an order for Chipotle, right? I had an order for, I think it was Arby's. I picked that up, and then they popped up one for Chipotle, and I thought, oh, I could get this done in maybe 5 minutes. I go to the Chipotle, I show up, and it's drive-through only, which I find out after getting out of my car, and then I have to sit there and go wait in the drive-through for half an hour. And then when we finally pull up, I see that the employees are just horsing around. And I'm just like, what? You know? I know. And then the best part, when I deliver the guys, I deliver the Arby order, and then I get that done, and then I go and I deliver the Chipotle one, and the one that I sat there and had to wait half an hour for. And keep in mind, I communicated to the customer. I said, hey, this is what's going on. The order's running a little late behind. Lady didn't respond, and then I get to the apartment. I deliver it. No response. She's on the phone. And
I just go.
exactly. And it's like I think people have gotten too used to delivery services, and I think that they absolutely have to get everything delivered. It's like, no, you don't. You know what I mean? It's service-based economy that's being driven right now, which isn't the most ideal, But when you think about it, if people wanted good service, and they would tip at least somewhat decently, I'm one of them because I actually message them, I say, hey, this is what's the delayed, yada yada, and that's it, And I'll be professional. I get the order to them, and that's how I handle it, It's just nuts. Well, Ivan, what do you think of West Virginia 1944? Have you ever seen it?
I've seen it in the game. I don't know if you built it.
Well, it's going to be secondary focused, and it's going to be a tier 7.
Oh, maybe I've seen another one then. If it's on Nvidia yet.
Well, what's in the game is the 1941 version.
Okay.
The one that they're going to be bringing to the game in July is going to be the Pearl Harbor refitted version, which has a lot of secondaries on it and actually looks completely unique. Apparently, our standard types, like the, it was the Washington and then the West Virginia that saw a lot of action during the war. The Iowas really didn't get to see a lot of action. They were doing a lot of carrier escorting, from what I understand. I must have a submarine on my ass. I just keep getting all these torpedoes launched at me, and I don't know from what direction. I think they should give battleships hydro at this point with how bad this is getting. I have no way of knowing where this submarine pretty much is,
Crap! I keep forgetting how fast this thing is. And it has a huge section radius. So
about
I
it.
can't get all those things because it's like 7.1 kilometers.
I think that these stupid subs should have a minimum detection radius like destroyers do. And that they should be seen at that minimum detection radius whether they're under the water or not. Because it makes no sense for them not to have that. I don't know. I'm just thinking. Where the hell is the sub at?
That was me. I don't know if there's one around.
There's definitely one around because he's launched torpedoes at me. I don't know if you got that sub detection consumable on that specific ship, but might be worth popping that on to see what that other sub is.
I don't have it. I just have a hydrophone, no submarine surveillance.
Yeah, I can't do nothing until he's spotted. Okay, where? What position?
He's right behind you.
Right behind my ass, of course. I can't do nothing about him.
I can't even see him.
He's definitely heading more towards your direction now. He's surface. He knows that I'm trying to focus Colorado at the moment. One good thing about this silly ship is its accuracy of its shells. Tend to hit pretty good.
Well, I got torch going for him. Let's see if they hit.
Hopefully they do. Trying to see if I can. Oh, he rammed the Agile. Or the Agile rammed him, one of the two.
That was dumb. Because my torch triggered him.
Yeah, that was kind of stupid on the Agile's part. So the only thing to do now is to go to the other flank and try to drain the health of the other team. Of the other dum-dums.
Yeah, I just needlessly suicided.
Yeah, that's just ridiculous.
I've done absolutely nothing because everything died.
Yeah, I can't even reach anything from here. I don't think I have enough range.
I almost marked the destroyer, somebody killed him right before torpedoes hit. I almost torqued the I-56, somebody killed him right before by suicide.
Mm-hmm.
Got 908 damage.
This Borodino isn't a half bad ship if you know how to play her properly. The problem is so many people don't know how to play it properly. It's got radar on it too, which is a plus and accurate. Shows you just got to know your positioning. You know, it's half the battle. Oh, so somebody's testing the premium, the Tashkent 41. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna think that's gonna be a thing from now on. Is they're gonna keep testing different years of ships that are already present in the game. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Hood version, you know, like a different version of Hood, like a modernized Hood, but they're not gonna call it Hood. They'll call it something else. You know?
Yeah.
I've always wanted to see what the hell would happen if they moved Sharn to tier 8. And gave it like speed boost or something, you know, like give it something to be competitive at tier 8. Maybe strengthen up the armor a little bit. That would be more believable if they did like a modernized Scharnhorst, you know. Like I'm thinking, like it still has the Gneisenau, you know what I mean? Like Gneisenau is almost perfect for what I'm thinking of, but instead of being up to tier 8, it would actually have something on it to make it competitive, though. It wouldn't just be the base Gneisenau, you know? I don't know. Yeah, you got that destroyer giving you trouble. Let's see if I can do something about that.
I've already surfaced and I'm not gonna kill me.
Yeah, it's pretty much got me on lock, too. Alright, see what the hell he's doing here. I'll try to wait till he's more.
I'm watching this.
I don't blame you.
Got people hiding in the corner and shit. It's like, what the hell?
Exactly, it is. They should be up here with me and helping my ass out with this damn destroyer. They should be doing, but they're not. I don't think there's going to be any way I avoid these torps. There's got 2 of them coming my way. I don't know how the hell he reloaded that fast. But hey, 70,000 damage isn't half bad for the game at tier 8. It's been a while since I looked at our stuff. Let's see here. Where are we at? We've built up a little bit of oil here. Let's see. What were we going for next? Do you remember? Were we trying to go do coal port or something? Or what was it? Steel port?
Yeah.
Because I see we have expansion,
The shipbuilding,
coal port.
design bureau, we got all that.
Looks like the next coal port would probably be attainable. There's a steel port.
Oh, yeah, the coal port.
Yeah, we don't have quite enough yet, but I think that's would be the most logical thing to do to finish that out and then go after steel.
Yeah.
Because I don't think anybody does research bureau. I haven't heard anybody.
I've got 3 modules out of it. That's it.
Oh,
And I try to do it. I try to save the footage and battle pass and stuff because I don't want to reset my lines.
Oh, it's so low for the bonus too. It's like only 1 to 2%. It makes more sense to finish out coal port and then do steel port after that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what makes the most sense. I think doing the coal port next will make sense. We'll be there within a couple weeks by the looks of it.
I got like one more maybe.
Well, is there? You want to go play at the lower tiers, or you want to play at tier 8 still?
I'll do a tier 8. I'll try the small upgrade.
All right, I'm gonna think I'm gonna try this. Let's see here. If I don't sit there and do something stupid this time, I'm gonna try the Benson again and see how well I'm doing it. All right. Come on, Benson. Let's see if I can master you for once. I don't think there's a point to super ships at all because
I don't like them. Just their existence annoys me.
It does, because you just know that they're gonna do the premiums next film. It's only a matter of time.
I'm not a fan of make-believe ships.
Neither am I.
You know, if you need to fill like the spot, you know, a couple okay, but your new business model is make up ships.
Pretty much, yeah. How far is like history done in reverse? They were taking off the catapult, not adding it when they were doing the refit. They got it all backwards. They're saying that, oh, they added the catapult upgrade, and I'm just like, no, they took it away.
It's no more stupid than that thing. That one just like one planes.
Yeah.
I'm not going to spin there. Well, they don't even come up and shit that swoop down out of the sky from nowhere.
Yeah. They need to make AA stronger if they're going to keep putting all these stupid hybrids in the game. That's what I think. Destroyers are already at a massive disadvantage due to everything going on. That's why we see so many playing subs. Because there's like no penalty for playing subs unless you're on the surface, pretty much. You know? Jeez. Okay, let's see how I do this. Man, you know what would be really nice to see in the game, like destroyer escorts, like actually putting those suckers in at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like they need to have more support classes to counter out all this. Like a medic, like a ship that can act like a medic ship or something that has like a heal spawn, a heal circle around it. You know what I mean?
A
The Liberty, like in the operations.
Yeah, like in the operation, something like that, like an actual class like that. And they put that in the game because they take too much damage from everything else. They need to start adding in some healing sources at this point. It would help counteract all these subs anyway, Apparently,
I think it'd be cool if they had regulators.
well, I think they're working on it. That's what the April Fool's mode is for. It's going to be a bunch of rubber duckies that can lay mines and stuff. That's what they use those modes for, is to test out new ideas. I think it's basically laying the groundwork for the support carriers too, in a sense. The support carriers are going to be all these odd tiered carriers that were removed from the game about 4 or 5 years ago now.
I remember them.
Yeah, what was one of them? Haruyu or something?
There was
Yeah.
There
There
was
was
the
the Ryujo.
Or
No,
no,
I think that's still in the game.
Hiru or something, Hyru or whatever. Hiryu.
Something.
I
I
forget.
forget. It's listed in my ships that I've played because I used to play them.
Yeah. And I'm sure that they're gonna be coming back at the later half of this year. I want to say. I would bet that they're going to be the Christmas ships for this year. They're going to be the Christmas release, if not sooner, with the rate that they're releasing ships. They put them into testing, I think, not too long ago. They stuck Yorktown in testing about 2 or 3 patches ago, and they haven't provided any updates since. So they're definitely testing out some ideas. It's just a question of when at this point, I think. I'm hoping that we actually see a patch or two where they don't release a ship line for once. That would be nice, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think they're going to rush through another line. I think it's going to be European destroyers next. You know?
Jeez.
Tell me about it.
Back
I
out.
should shoot this guy and start spraying the boat. And then he's changed.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Come on, forward, buddy. Come to me.
All right, get them with my darn small calibers and seeing if they're going to hit.
Oh,
He's changed his mind again. What
are
are you doing?
Thinks I probably launched a torch spit at him, which I haven't. There's no point because he's in
North Carolina is just legal back and forth. It didn't crash yet.
Pretty much. It's not even thinking straight.
Big shot at him. He keeps changing direction. He's gonna die.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much a goner. Get a good shot on this Amagi. I don't think he's going to be moving for a bit. He's on the line. Be moving a lot slower for a bit.
Every time one of them dies, one of ours dies.
No. I got a sub.
Driving right towards us. Stupid ass.
No, I just know it.
Oh, I think that's pretty good. Wagi, 17,000. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely being focused at the moment. By a Amagi. Well, maybe I can launch some torps towards the stupid Amagi and get a good lock on him or something. Carrier keeps thinking he's going to be able to hit me with torps. Thinks I don't know how to dodge.
I killed this Amagi. He's almost dead.
Yeah, if you kill him, I'd be able to get close and get rid of that submarine. I don't have no Hydra to detect the submarine. That's the problem. Oh, yeah. Looks like a Amagi shield. Maybe I can set him on fire or something. I'm trying to set him on fire this whole entire time. Hasn't exactly been the most. Yeah, got a little bit of a hit on him. Set him on fire. I might have a good chance of getting him out of here.
12,000 damage. 7,500. Oh, he's done.
It's got to be done.
Good.
Trying. Just angling away.
Nice.
Okay, now I can focus on submarine hunting. Find that submarine, I could take care of a lot of this mess. What the hell? I say we report the stupid Shalom guy, wherever the hell he is, because that's inappropriate. I'm going to report him for unsporting, for misbehavior, because I'm going to block his messages too, because that was inappropriate. Probably a 13-year-old that doesn't know how to have any darn dignity or self-respect for other people, you know? Half the time it's some teenagers making them ridiculous comments. Oh, should I turn around and go help Burn? Because it looks like the destroyer's going to close in on him.
Now you're gonna get this guy.
Alright. I'll go find that silly submarine and see if I can catch it.
He's kind of panicking. He's almost dead.
Alright. Yeah, he might make an appearance.
Well, the sub is, it's been 3.5 minutes since you've detected.
You have a point.
I don't know if he's even, I don't know where he is.
I have no way of knowing. Nope, I'm detected, so he's definitely still around here somewhere.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. I don't know if he's hiding over here or what, but laying some of these around wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I really have no way of detecting his ass. Okay, he's launching torch from over here, so we can't be too far from this location. Looks like he might be a little bit more north. He's launching torch, but he's not using his ping because he's not stupid by the looks of it. Just find his asses after the battle.
Man, that weird is messing up their destroyers.
Or there were submarine detection planes. So they really should have in the game. Wherever this submarine is, he ain't firing off torpedoes, so I have no way of knowing where the hell he is. Launching depth charges left and right on him, though. I don't know if he's going to try to sneak towards the carrier or whatever, but...
If you're
detected by these,
at least periscope down.
I'm not detected by him anymore, so he's probably dove to deeper waters.
Yeah.
No way of knowing where the hell he is. Oh, behind me, huh? Try to pull one on me? It's like the sucker was behind me.
Crap. Crash into the air. I hate. Since they added subs, there's like all this underwater terrain now, and I hit it all the time.
Yeah, I just know it.
I'm two ship widths away from this rock, and I'm beached. Well, there he is. There he is. I'll be up there.
Yeah, he's on lower health now, but he's going to definitely try to do something else. The question is, where the hell is he going to pop up next? Oh, he's being stupid and popping up again where he should be submerging.
It's probably out of gas.
Probably.
I won't shoot him. Kill him.
I'm trying to.
Oh, yes, it's torpedoes. Good job.
Thanks. Yeah, whatever that guy's saying, he's definitely stirring up a storm. I blocked that guy who was saying those, that stuff or whatever. I blocked him. No one's going to deal with that. Must be getting pretty colorful for people to be responding to him like that. Oh boy. What do we got left? We got the carrier and we got the cruiser. All right. You'll probably get a good broadside on that York in a minute here when he's in the open. Oh, almost wrapped up with this one. Just gotta get that darn last carrier, then this should be good and done.
There we
There we
go.
go.
That's good. Don't forget to collect your stuff. I think you get some kind of mission chain or whatever. Let's see here. What's the clan mission?
Just
Does it automatically.
It
Oh,
just
okay.
increased the economic bonus.
Oh, I see.
I'll do one more.
Says old Corsair was on about 3 days ago.
I don't know.
Night about 2 days ago. Straws about 5 days ago. So there's definitely still some people active.
Well,
I'll
I'll
do
do
one
one
more
more.
and go large here.
Why not? Why don't we have some fun?
What
What
tier?
tier?
Yeah, let's go with 5. Let's see what I got here for 5. Let's see here. What do we got? What category of people not done? Nobody's done the Russian cruisers? What? Okay. Let me see. What one have I not put on in a while? I don't think I'm going to be smart. Pull up Murmansk. That should satisfy the requirements for that. Alright, let's have some fun with tier 5.
Oh, I
Oh, I
got
got
new
new
speakers.
speakers.
Nice.
Yeah. I had
Get
those
Logitech
Logitech
Z5500s.
Z5500s. I just got
Got
the
their new model, the Z906.
Fucked up
Got
the other ones. The
The
other
other
day
day
when
when
I
I
cleaned
cleaned
them,
them,
the
the
ceramic
ceramic
on
on
one
one
of the speakers.
Oh, that looks like a decent system here. You got the. I think that one comes with a few different speakers by the looks of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
a
a
5.1
5.1
setup.
setup.
I got stands coming on Sunday. So today they should be here for me. So I can put them in the back.
That should work good.
Yeah,
The
the
Z5500s were their
previous
flagship
flagship.
model.
That should work out good.
I had
I
them
had
for
them
a
for a
long
long
time.
time.
I
I
bought
bought
them
them
when I
when I
was
was
like
like
135 now.
I think I have the 207s myself. It's the normal ones where you get the twin. It's the twin with the 2 speakers in it, whatever the hell that one is.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
It's like the Bluetooth ones. It's like their base Bluetooth one. That does me good enough, I think. But yeah, one of these days when I actually get up there, it'd be nice to have a dual monitor setup, get some more speakers. I wouldn't be against it.
Yeah,
And
once
once
you
you
go
go
dual
dual
monitors
monitors
and
and
everything
everything
back,
back,
it's just so
so
handy
handy
having
having
the
the
screen,
screen,
like,
Yeah.
just with your
browser
browser
on
on
it.
it. Like,
Yeah.
oh, wait. We're gonna get a bunch of bots. Hopefully all of us, because I love talking to them.
You ever watch the Sea Raptor quarter videos?
No.
And it goes into why the numbers are down and all that. It says it says that Russia was the worst server, and we're on like a slight downtrend or something, but it's not too bad yet. I'm gonna have to see what happens. I feel like if they got rid of homing torpedoes, that would be a step in the right direction. I don't know. I just feel like those should be gone and it should just be dumbfire torpedoes only. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
I
I
don't
don't
mind
mind
like you said.
Yeah.
And
They're
they're kind
kind
of
of
sneakier
sneakier because you don't
give
give away your
they
they're there.
you
You don't
ping
ping
them,
them.
you just
Just
fire
fire
them.
them.
Those
Those
torpedoes
torpedoes
come
come
out
out
and
and
blow
blow
away.
away.
Right. Right. And you already have the stealth anyway. It just makes more sense just to get rid of the homing and just to keep the dumbfire ones.
I
I don't like the long torpedoes. I don't know.
They
They
don't
don't
seem
seem
to
to
work
work
as
as
well
well
as
as
they
they
do
do
when
when
I'm
I'm
up
up
against the
against the
sub,
sub,
where
where they basically
turn
burn
a
a
J.
J.
Like, I don't
I
know,
don't know,
they
they
just
just
miss
miss
all
all
the
the
fucking time.
time.
You
You
double
double
ping.
ping.
Mm. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
get
one
more
hits
kills
with
with the
the
IP60s
IP60s
than
and
the
the
dumbfire
dumbfire
ones.
ones.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
half the team is gone.
we got
We got
5
5
bots.
bots.
And
And
yeah, they
yeah,
got
they got
5
5
bots
bots
as well.
Wow.
One of our
One of our
destroyers
destroyers
is
is
on
on
that.
that.
None
None
of
of
theirs
theirs
are.
are.
That's
That's
disappointing.
Yeah. That is disappointing indeed.
And
an
an important
important
ship.
ship.
I don't
I don't
want
want
a
to
bot.
bot.
Definitely not.
Oh,
Oh,
there's a bot. Kill
Kill
it.
it.
Beat it
Beat
to
it to
death.
death.
Ooh,
Ooh,
Citadel.
Citadel.
Might as well be playing co-op mode if this is on matches at tier 5 are. Then again, you do get better rewards when you're doing random versus co-op, even when there's bots present.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they
count
count
the
the
same.
same.
Oh, 5 depends on which one game. Damn it. That's all the torpedoes.
Corbata. That's the Pan Asian one. Pan American. I keep losing track of all these weird ships they keep coming out with. They really need to put more support classes in the game to counteract all these subs. We shouldn't be having the heal circle ships in the game already. Not just in operations, but in the actual game. Yeah, Ivan, I think the whole game changed once they introduced French battleships. Whenever the hell that point was, that's when they really changed for good and started becoming more greedy.
Mm.
It was around the time of the French battleships. That's all I can remember. Whenever the hell they were introduced. As before that, they were at least fair with their events and get a lot of stuff for free.
Nothing's free now.
No. Only when they do the random mod collaboration and it's a camo if that. Never a ship and only a camo.
Oh, I'm crashing you.
Whoa. Wait, really? Oh yeah, you're Oh, it's a player-controlled destroyer, so I gotta be more careful. Oh, I took out a torpedo tube. Nice.
I almost popped out that Nicholas has 500 health left.
Interesting.
Merman is a fun ship. I like it.
Very reliable ship too. Like this one, and I like the Hill 2 at tier 5. That's another good one. Definitely worth the coal to get Hill. It's a fun ship. What is this Nicholas thinking he's doing?
Neat.
And my hydro, so he's not going to get too far. And he's gone. Thanks. Looks like the fastest way to end this match is going to be to take the cap because the other ships have departed. Who knows what the hell they are? Are they bots? Or are they? Nope, they're players.
There's a destroyer spawning in 590 degrees.
Stupid bot cut me off from getting close. Oh, this is where the destroyer decided to pop up, huh? Hilarious.
Fuck, I missed that. Jeez.
Guys moving pretty fast, maneuvering pretty decently.
I was just aim my heart.
Tell me about it. It's just getting ridiculous at this point.
Yeah, your hydro?
No, it's on recharge at the moment. I'm just trying to figure out if I can find these dum-dums. They're definitely around here somewhere.
Yeah, I'm detected. I think they're just fleeing.
I think so too, otherwise it would be spotted by now. Yeah, one of them's lost course, I think. Pretty much are fleeing. The true king is pretty much on low health. Destroyer is pretty much gonna run away. Not really trying to even fight back. Doing this shit again. Yeah, doing the torps again.
Sweet.
Nice. That's one way to do it.
I got first place. Nice.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Wow. First? It's been a while since I got that. Wow, you're right.
Yeah, right now. Right,
man.
All right.
Like
3:30 now.
Yeah, wish me luck, huh?
Yeah,
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 you gotta think tomorrow.
Yeah. Hopefully it goes well.
If you're on tomorrow,
I'll let you know.
all right,
Dude, take it easy.
You too. I wish I had the credits to get the whatchamacallit, but it would take too long to get the credits needed to get that ship. I don't know anymore. I'm tired. This just looks like Forrest Sherman, but with better torpedo firing angles. This one. This one's more of a torpedo focused ship. Could be viable. Doesn't looks more like a improved whatchamacallit. Does stand unique in itself. This is basically the larger Young. Different from Young with the superstructure. This almost looks like a small cruiser, honestly. The way this is designed. I just have mixed feelings about the super ships overall. I really don't like the auction system. Let's just put it like that. Try Missouri for old time's sake, I guess. I don't have much left in me. Ugh. I'll have to see if we got any good music to turn on here quick. Where the hell did it go? I haven't done this in a while. You can just tell. Let's see here. Ah, yes, this brings back inside of me. Night goes on, nights get long. Let me down, let me down. Let my mark. What happened? Everything truly. What do you think? What happened? How he did that? Interesting. I miss the old days when you could just sit there and charge without stupid torpedoes coming your way. Just stupid how far ships has lost its way. I just miss the old days of ships so much. Stupid, all these damn torps and just. Just stupid, everything we've gotten. I'm just tired. We're just gonna call it quits. Good enough for a stream.